Hello, welcome back. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're reacting to Shadow's House episode 5. Um yeah, I'm really excited. We should have the debut if everything goes to plan, I guess. Last time we met all the other dolls basically. So we met Ricky, don't like him. Sean, love him. Rum, she's pretty cool. But I want to know what's up with her. And so we also got a little bit more on Barbie too. Uh, one of my friends, she said that Barbie's name isn't like the conventional, or it's an interesting name. So I don't know. I want to know what Barbie's Shadow's name is. I want to think it's maybe like Ken or Kendra, like because Barbie and Ken, but who knows? That's the fun theory moment. So we should see that older doll again with like I think it had blonde hair, like all slicked back. Um, Not like mine. Yeah. I don't think anything else big happened last time. Uh, yeah, we just kind of had like a bunch of moments with Sean and Rum, so those were all kind of cool. But yeah, we also had that big door, or not the big. They went through the big door and then they got like Indiana Jones basically with like all the arrow. They step on the thing and then the arrows come out. Um, yeah. So like I wonder, I said in my reaction, I wonder if they're keeping the living dolls in or if they're keeping the shadows in. I just think that's really interesting. And also we don't know if that door goes to like the other wings or if it goes to like out of the entire shadow estate entirely. So yeah. Yeah, I guess let's just react to a new episode. Yeah, I guess let's just start. I'm gonna turn on display capture and let's just start in three, two, one. Okay, so we're starting right off with the opening. Okay, so we're at the end of the opening, and I forgot to talk about something that I said I would talk about in the last reaction, and it was apparently there was a cut character that was supposed to appear in that episode. Um, and so this is by Cloverworks, and if you know, like if you've watched My Promised Neverland, like you know I have trauma, like legitimate trauma from Cloverworks. So like but this time I guess the mangaka came out and was like, yeah, so I decided to keep that out just so I could make a more cohesive story. But it was like, yeah, and the Promised Neverland season 2, that's kind of what the writers, the mangakas of Promised Neverland said too. They said that they were being involved in it, and it's just like, why, like, but I am like a lot of people, like her, but I am trusting the mangaka. But like, if it goes too off course of the manga, I might just I might just read the manga instead. Honestly, just because of how much trauma I have with Cloverworks, like both with not just with Promised Neverland, but also with Wonder Egg and Horimiya. Like they adapted like 100 chapters of Horimiya into 13 episodes, and like Wonder Egg sucked at the end. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm just really scared about that, but I am kind of low key trusting the mangaka, but not 100%, you know? So yeah, I guess let's just start. The debut. The Phantom. She's angry because she didn't. She's mad she couldn't blame it on anybody. Yeah, she see how disappointed she was. Oh, so that was actually Barbie's fault. Exchanging letters with you helped. I never expected a handmade doll as you reply. Thank you. Oh, so did they have Rolly like deliver the message and just not tell? Maybe that was Mia like secretly like, hey, like you're on the right track. Maybe. So okay, so now they have to go back to the rooms. Okay, sorry about that. Like pausing and talking way too much. And now her personality completely changes. Oh, the doll was from Miliko. Ooh, this is bad. This is kind of bad. Kate's Kate's mad at her, but she doesn't have smoke, or she doesn't have. I say smoke sometimes, but I mean to say soot. She doesn't have soot coming off of her. Laugh. Practicing facial emotions. Yeah, I really want to know more about the mimicking. Oh, so we're getting like a Mia thing now. I'm scared. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't like the fact that she's writing all this down. I just get really bad vibes. And how can she? Oh, so she even. It's funny how she draws. So there. Be quiet. Please don't tell me this is kinky. Oh. So Mia hasn't had her debut yet. So has Sarah and Mia not had their debut yet? That's interesting. I can't wait to see like other people's reactions to it. Yeah, but what does discarded mean? Like killed or repurposed? Assigned to a different shadow? Memory wipes? Like we need answers, please. Look at see. I think his name's John, right? Wait, so the shadow has glasses. Right, it's done. So why is he's so Sean said the other episode that my master doesn't wear glasses, so why should I? But his master wears glasses. Oh. So he's supposed to. So even he refers himself to in third person. So this just kind of adds to the theory that the shadows actually mimic the dolls. Does this mean we're going to see the other shadows too? Low-key ship it, I guess. Would that be incest? I don't know. I thought you were going to talk to her finger there. Shirley. Yeah, so then I guess I do know the names of some of the shadows, but I don't know Barbie's shadow's name. But I did know about Shirley. So I think the connection, because all the names have a connection. Rum and Shirley, they're like both like. Is Shirley an alcoholic drink? I think it's referring to Shirley Temple, but I don't know. They're both a type of drink, I guess. So is it like okay, so I think I kind of get it now. So what I think we're only 9 minutes in. Oh my god, I'm pausing way too much. I'm sorry. My videos are being longer because of this too. So what I think is happening is that like yeah, if you either you pass or you don't, but I don't think it's a competition. Like I don't think there's like a certain number of spots or whatever. But I think like the person out of the whole debut, whoever gets the highest ranking score, whatever, becomes a star bear. What was that expression on Ricky's face? Was that jealousy or was that? Oh, but he's mimicking Patrick's face. Okay, because like I totally forgot about that layer, even though we just addressed it. So like, but mean okay, so like Louise literally treats her as a doll. I don't know if I like the vibes that Lou and Louise have. Now she's a veiled doll. And now it's this one doll. Edward. Okay, so his name's Edward. He doesn't have blonde hair, he has gray hair. A special doll. Now, what does it mean to be special? Sean's gonna answer it. Yeah, that's right. They know the right answer. Yeah, so the right answer was they shouldn't be concerned with that type of stuff. They're walking. They're walking in time with each other's footsteps. And now is Emilico trying to copy Kate's footsteps, or is Kate trying to mimic Emilico's footsteps? Oh, it's not the big room. It's not the big theater room. I thought it would be. Oh, we're gonna get to meet Lord Grandfather. That's interesting. Tiny little dolls of the shadows. He just ranked them. See, Patrick has soot all over his face, or he's emanating soot. Yeah, they're getting anxious. Ricky's still doing that expression. Oh, so I was expecting it. I was expecting it to be like a full-on like show for all the different shadows and dolls, but no, it looks like it's more of just like a private judging to see like, but it doesn't even look like a judging. It looks more like just like observing them. Lou is smiling. It's nice to see Lou smile, even though it's not her face. Don't make that face. Don't make that face. This one does it. Oh, she's making the expression. I really like this. I really like this. Oh, so this is why they're ranking it. Don't make that. Stop making faces. Stop making these faces. Stop making these faces. Don't. Don't promote your own individuality here. That would be bad. Oh, she's at the Kate's mad. Being a doll is a lot more easy than I thought it would be. You just have to make the expression. Just making. Oh, so she withheld herself from making expression. So now Kate's trying to mimic Emilico so they can get. Just make. Just make like. I'm getting so frustrated with Emilico. Yeah, Lou and Louise, John and Sean, Ricky. One more, and yeah, that's I'm getting anxiety. Yeah, she frets over trivial matters when she's. What you need to do is stop making the smoke. That's weird. Look at the pattern moving. That's really weird. It's like they just like, put an overlay over it as it was moving. I don't like that. Now they're dancing like in the opening. Here, does Kate know how to dance? Her hair. Yeah, getting eliminated here is not going to be a good thing. Oh, but now our our Rum and John or Rum and Sean going to encourage Emilico. Now what is Sean gonna say to her? Really? Her secret talent. Yes, surrender your, like that sounds weird, but like yeah, like surrender yourself to her. Like that's a weird wording for it. Now I wonder if Emiliko's gonna get more points because her emotion is genuine, while the others are kind of faking their emotions. While the others are still kind of getting the hang of dancing. Miliko and them have it down. What's his deal? He doesn't have one. Oh, so his shadow special. So now we're going to the garden? Is that where we went in episode 2? So now it's just the shadows. So they're going to be evaluated separately? Bad vibes for that. Okay, so there's no end credit scene. This episode was probably the best episode so far, honestly. My voice is starting to give out. You can see it's starting to get raspy. Um, yeah. It was just really interesting. Yeah. So Mia was helping out Emiliko, and then she ended up seeing the doll that because Emilico had made this doll for her, and it looks like Sarah tore it up. So yeah, that's kind of bad. Oh, and the doll is of Sarah too, or it's of Mia. That's cute. I didn't realize that. Um, yeah, this little interaction between them was nice. It's like smile and then laugh, or laugh and get really sad. This, on the other hand, like I'm gonna say like bad vibes, but like it's a lot more than bad vibes. I beg you to give me the opportunity to grow. And then she bites down on the thing. That was when she bit down on the thing. I was like, oh no, like she bent. Like I hope it's not kinky, but like I don't know exactly what to say about it. Um, yeah, like I want to say like just bad vibes, but like it's yeah, it's a lot more than bad vibes. Um, so this is really interesting. We shall be the ones who gain Lord Grandfather's approval. We haven't had our debut, yet you waste your time with that failure. So this is really interesting because Mia and Sarah already had their debut, right? Yeah. So I'm just really confused about that. Maybe there's like levels of debut. That makes more sense actually. So like, I think how it works is there's a debut just to become a general shadow, and then after that there's a debut to get into like a higher ranking, basically, like to get to one of the other wings, I guess. That's kind of what I'm getting. Um, yeah, I really like John. Like like he's very flamboyant and I love it. So it looks like yeah, because I don't know if I talked about it, but I kind of have a theory, or I've seen theories that I agree with, that the shadows actually mimic the dolls, because the dolls are probably just nabbed from some like random village. So what they're doing is that they're trying to imitate their dolls instead. So yeah, so now he has glasses, but Sean isn't like wearing his glasses. It's really interesting. I want to know what's up with Shirley. Like Shirley seems very just like doesn't not want to be here, you know. But it looks like Rum has taken the initiative a lot, which is really interesting. I have never given Mistress Shirley a kiss goodnight, so I guess I underestimated how close the dolls can be, especially how we had Sean and John. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would it be wrong to ship it. I don't know. Um, yeah, Ricky and Patrick are interesting. I like how his character will interact like with other shadows and stuff, but like not my favorite, you know. Maybe later on Patrick will have like a change of heart or whatever. Yeah, so this is really interesting. So it's like Louise seems honestly the most competent out of all of the dolls, because or out of all the shadows or shadow doll duos, because like she treats her doll as a doll, and like you can see right here they're studying expressions, and so it's just like you can see how Ram or not Ram, Lou is like happier, but it's because she has to fake being happy, you know. Also, like I love Louise's like outfit so much. It looks really good. The veils, that's veil dolls. Yeah, not that's not good vibes. You walk in with the veil, and you might walk back out with the veil forever. Yeah. You can see so like throughout all the episodes, really interesting because like you can see Amelie Co wanting to or like them trying to copy each other, and it's not working out. So like eventually Kate has to be later on. She's like, no, just let me. Kate was not taking the initiative, and then she does later on, and it's really nice. I really like this like little system of just like, no, you're down, now you're down, now you're down. It was really cool. Yeah, like it was really cool seeing like all of the shadows and dolls interact. Um, and have like the whole time I was just like, Emilico, no, please don't. But yeah, but like all of the shadows, it looks like all they had to do is just kind of mimic their expressions, or just tell what, or just like try to imagine what their shadow is what shadow their expression is making. It doesn't look like it has to be exact because obviously you can't see a shadow's face. I also really like how you Kate said at one point like uh she says not to fret over trivial matters, but that's all she does. Like that's really accurate of Emilico, and I think that's gonna bite them like in the butt at some point. Yeah. So then it's like now Kate's trying to mimic what Emilico is doing, but at the same time Emilico is trying to like heighten down her um expression to match Kate's. So it's just like really conflicting. But then later on, like they kind of like vibe together, you know? Yeah, and they talk about the name thing. I already kind of know we already kind of know about that. But I do think at the end, how do I word this? I think I said it in the reaction, but I think Emilico and Kate are gonna get more points in the long run because their expressions together are more genuine. Meanwhile, all the other dolls are like copying the shadows' emotions when they're not feeling them at all. That is kind of what Patrick and Ricky are doing too. But like Ricky made that expression earlier on, it was just like really sketchy. Laugh like this is a really good scene, and now she's using her sit to control the doll, which is or control Emilico, which is really nice. And then now we're all going into the garden, but just the shadows. So yeah, wonder where this is going. They all have really good outfits too. I don't know how I feel about Patrick's though, but yeah, I love Louise's outfit so much. And Sean and Kay's. Not sure how I feel about Louis. Not sure how I feel about Shirley's though. I'm mixing up their names, especially Lou and Lou, Louise, Shirley, and Rum. Mixing them up a lot. I'm sorry. Yeah, that pattern on his jacket like gives me a headache. But I think that's all I have for today. I guess I'll see you guys next time, and bye.